Hey guys, let's check out the house. So we've had a bunch of people ask about our house. It is technically a tiny house. It's about 400 square feet. So we didn't build the house, obviously. It's a rental. This part we did build though. We used to have just an awning and a porch on the front of the house, but in one of the last ice storms, the ice slid off the roof and the awning was ripped off the house under the sheer weight of the ice. So it gave us an opportunity to build something. So on the outside, it's all cedar mill cutoffs, just parts that they didn't use. Some boards here, and then we use some of the bark trim around the windows and doors. And we kind of made a faux tree trunk out of a 4x4 that we covered in bark. We found a couple of these decorative things in the lumber yard at a friend's house. The door we picked up on the side of the road on the way home from work one day. And all of the lumber that we used to frame was leftovers or scraps from various job sites. All of these windows were free-cycled from various neighbors, even the glass sliding door, which is awesome. Part of the reason why we decided to build an enclosed room on the front of the house is because in the wintertime the wind comes from that away instead of that way, which in the summertime. So it keeps the snow off of our front door. So we have a little extra barrier from the wind before we enter the house. This room also doubles as storage for all of our pet feed. So we've got a bin for each species of animals for their feed. We've got some treats for the goats for the winter. Some straw that I use to change out the bird cage. Some of our squashes from the winter because it's also overflow cold storage in the wintertime for our squashes, which is great. And this little chicken usually lives with the goats in the summertime, but she's too small and it's too cold in the winter, so we bring her in. And then we let her out to play with the goats in the daytime. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute and fuzzy. I almost forgot, it's also our tack room, so we keep our animal brushes and their leads and their harnesses here. So coming into the house, this is the first room here. It's kind of dark, but this is about as bright as it gets in here. So I've got my shoe rack with all my boots, my toe shoes and everything like that, all of our work gear, gloves, and our epic houseplant collection. And we watch our YouTube videos and everything on there. That's pretty much all. We don't have cable or anything here. This is sort of a homemade day bed. We built a frame out of cedar on the ground here, and that holds up what is actually a stack of mattresses and an extra one behind that sits up off the ground on the frame. So we can take this whole stack of mattresses apart and it can sleep 3 people. So looking the other way, we have a pantry shelf, and so we keep a lot of our dry foods in here, and our emergency foods, our collection of eggs. And then this shelving unit here has like our seed collection and our binders, paperwork, and then a bunch of extra kitchen tools like our food processor and, you know, our camping pots, our crock pot, and everything like that. So if we turn around, we come into the kitchen. We have a wood burning stove for heat, and we have a regular stove. We actually are on the grid for electricity at this house. Electricity and the internet. Our sitting area / office area / dining room table. Tiny little table that we found on Craigslist for free. So the front half of the house is the original part of the house. That room and the bathroom there and the additional space in the back of the house were add-ons after. So behind the stove here, I know it's great, hey? This is our pump room, so we have our well pump and our pressure tank, our water heater, and then in the wintertime this doubles as cold storage. So we keep all of our vegetables, our potatoes and everything like that from the garden in here. and our freezer. So the bathroom is behind the wood stove, and it was also an addition on the house. So we ended up having to take the door off because it wasn't properly ventilated. So we just leave the door off. So this is our bedroom area slash storage room. And there's a bed on the floor there. That's really all we need. So looking from the window side of the room, the kitchen there, and we each have a shelving unit that has our clothes on it. We keep it nice and organized. The closet in behind has all our hanging jackets and stuff, and then camping gear behind his shelf. My collectibles, and then all my photo albums, books, journals, all that kind of stuff. Then our laundry room is in the back of the bedroom. It was another addition. So it in itself is kind of a closet with a washer and a dryer in it. So, yep, totally guilty of just putting the dirty in here and leaving the clean on the dryer. It happens. What?
That one's not good.
Oh, soft?
Yep.
The chickens like that one.
Yeah. We got these ones.
Those ones are the good ones.
Yep.
Acorns. Add them to the pile. Well, that's it. That's the whole house. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can follow our adventures. Next time we'll talk about our current rebuild project. Hopefully it'll end in us having some portable power. That's for next time.